Did you guys see that viral video of that little girl going nuts in Walmart?
Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a hot topic that have been lighting up on social media. You have probably seen this viral video of a young girl causing absolute chaos in a Walmart, and let me tell you, this one has everyone talking. From food fighting in a dairy aisle to smash bottles like she is in a WWE match, this little one turned Walmart into her personal battleground. And trust me, the internet has a lot to say about it. So let's break it all down. What happened? Why people are reacting the way they are? And what we can learn from this wild moment. Okay, so here is the tea. This little girl, who appeared to be unsupervised, went on a complete rampage in a Walmart store. It started with her toasting food from the shelves onto the floor, stepping onto it like she was stamping on grapes for juice. But then she took things up on it, smashing bottles of sparkling grapes juice and making a full spectacle. Customers were shocked, but most were watching, and few even pulled out their phone to record the chaos. At one point, two women intervened, but it didn't help much. The girl failed, screamed and kept going. While in the meantime, someone in the background asking questions we are all thinking, where is her mother?
I gotta do that. Let her go. You want me to want to go to jail? You filming it, right? You videoing? Because see, you want me to want to go to jail. I'm not touching nobody. I don't know if she videoed. I know, that's they need to let her go. Where is her mom? Well, whoever she's with, where are they? But she is in the store.
Now let's talk about the internet reaction, because as we all know, nothing stays private in the age of social media. This video has over 3 million views and counting. The comments, wow, this is really intense.
Did you guys see that viral video of that little girl going nuts in Walmart? She was literally ripping things off the shelf in the deli, chucking it, and then stomping on it. People were standing around staring at her. These two older women had her down on the ground, were trying to detain her. And people were screaming, don't put your hands on her, don't put your hands on her. The whole staff was standing around watching her take those Christmas tree, those desserts that everyone loves around Christmas time, and chucking them. And then she started taking the bottles of I guess it was the cider stuff or whatever, those Martells, whatever, the apple things, and chucking it and oh no, it was grape, sorry, it was grape juice. Some man went up to her, and then this lady runs up to the guy and was like, don't put your hands on her. You don't know what she's been through in her life. Where were the parents?
Some people are furious, blaming the parents for not supervising their child. One user said, parents should pay all the damage. Maybe they will teach their kids right from wrong. Others want straight old school back in the days. This kid would have been disciplined right there in the store. But then you have others who are more sympathizing, saying, you don't know what this little girl is going through. Maybe she is struggling with something that is really big.
Because now I'm invested. You guys in the comments sections have me becoming a detective now, like an investigation on this, because I need to know where the parents were, what this situation was, what was wrong with this little girl, because, like I said, now I'm invested. I got nothing else to do. I saw that most people said that she was in foster care and this and that, but not once in any of the articles that I read, and I read a bunch of them, did it say she was in foster care. The last part of the video that I watched on TMZ was of her throwing the grape juice and the man trying to restrain her. And the woman saying, please don't touch her. You don't know what she's been through. A lot of people are saying some lady in gray was with her, but I saw a picture of a man in red throwing her over his shoulders. I didn't see it in a video. I just saw a picture that somebody posted. No one's 100% sure who that man is. A lot of people are speculating that it's her father, but we don't know who it is. We have no idea. A few people were commenting saying she could have been autistic and, nonverbal, and 100%. We just don't know the facts here in this case. We don't know them at all. But every single news outlet that I read the articles for said the reason for her tantrum was unknown. All I know is that people were in an uproar about her throwing the Little Debbie cake trees. Okay? So that was a huge deal on a lot of the threads that I read about this situation and tantrum. And another thing people were saying is, what is it with Walmart that does this to people? This kind of stuff only happens in Walmart.
The debate is heated. Who is responsible for these kills? The parents, the store, or the society as a whole for not stepping in?
Walmart tantrum girl, I just read an article that came out about an hour ago, and basically it's the woman who was in black at the end of the video trying to stop the little girl from throwing the glass bottles, where she was like, don't touch her, you don't know what this girl has been through. You know that girl? Her name is Amber, and she said that the tantrum went on for 45 minutes to an hour. She said she thinks the reason why the little girl was throwing the tantrum was because she couldn't find her family. She also states that the girl had neurological issues. Well, she thought the girl had neurological issues because the girl was similar to her own child. When the parents finally got to the little girl, they saw the crowd and people were videoing, and, they were like heartbroken because they're watching their daughter throw a tantrum, and there's people watching and just not giving a shit. You know what I mean? She also said that the little girl was trying to use the glass bottles to hurt herself. I didn't see that in the videos because she was just throwing the glass. I didn't see her picking anything up off the floor. So I'm sure other things were going on that we didn't see. But my question still is, why did it take the parents 45 minutes to an hour to get to their child? That's my number one question through this all. I don't care what this little girl was. I understand that she might have a neurological disorder. I get that. Trust me, I get that. But it's no excuse for the parents not to be around, especially with a child who might be nonverbal, can't articulate what they're going through. Where were you? Where were you? So I don't see that there was an excuse for any of this. Of course, the child might have been frustrated, and I totally understand that. But I blame the parents. Where were you for an hour? Why did it take you an hour to get to her? And if that was the father and he lifted her over his shoulder like that, shame on you, because you know that this little girl has an issue, and it's not necessary to act like that. It's not. I'm sorry.
Here is my takeaway on this. First of all, the situation is a trick. On one hand, you've got a little girl who clearly needs guidance, and on the other, we have got room full of adults who are afraid to intervene. And honestly, I get it. Nobody wants to be a person who gets called for overstepping. But let's talk about parenting. This incident raises important questions. Where were the adults responsible for her? how we teach kids about accountability in a way that stuck out, resulting to extremes. And what about the bystanding? Many people online criticize them for not stepping in. But today's world, people are afraid to be repercused. What if they are accused of overreacting or even harming the child? This far paralyzed as society leave situation unlike like this. At the end of the day, this is not just about a tantrum in a moment. It's about a bigger picture, how we handle conflict in public, the role of parenting, and how society, media amplify everything. If you are going to share this moment online, we should also use them to spark meaningful conversations. So here is my question for you. If you were at the Walmart, what would you have done? Would you step in or record the scene or just walk away? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy me in unpacking this wild viral moment. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. And let's keep the conversation ongoing in the comments. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious and stay kind. Bye everyone.